When the offender exceeds these barriers and commits the crime, the application of these limits contributes to preventing the repetition of crimes, thus protecting society, believes.
Now the Honorable Brother is before us. General opinion on the topic of Islam's role in reducing crimes. Please be grateful and appreciated.
Praise to God who created humanity. He made him a religion and a law, perfected his religion for him, perfected it deliberately, and made Islam a satisfactory religion. Peace and blessings be upon his messenger, who has been sent to all mankind. Guide them to the best ways of living in this world. As for yet, so I seek refuge in God from the accursed Satan. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today I have perfected your religion for you, completed my blessing upon you, and accepted Islam as a religion for you. God Almighty believed. President of this blessed and auspicious party, and its skilled manager and its fair rulers. Distinguished guests, my dear brothers, I congratulate you and warmly welcome you from the bottom of my heart and my heart on your auspicious presence at this valuable gathering. Blessed assembly, I stand before you to make a few brief remarks on the role of Islam in eliminating crime, and I begin with the help of God, who is the guardian of success. O gracious assembly, the world today, especially the Western world, it has advanced wonderfully in science and technology, but unfortunately it has distanced itself from Islam very far, which made it suffer from problems, evils, and countless crimes, whether in personal life or social life, or in the fields of politics and economics, and there is no way to get rid of them except through Islam. My dear brothers, how does Islam contribute to the elimination of crime? Islam has made many ports of crime, which are difficult for a Muslim to cross. I'll take 3 of them. The first mental obstacle is that God Almighty. He made every human being have a sound mind and a reassured soul. And Islam always urged the Muslim to register himself and develop his spiritual strength. God Almighty said, "Whoever cares for it has succeeded, and whoever injects it has been disappointed." He also said that he had succeeded in purifying himself and mentioned his Lord's Prayer. Worship and work were also made for him. He does not pass away with his sound mind and nourishes his soul. So his spiritual strength prevents him from all sins and sins. And the Almighty's saying indicates this: prayer forbids immorality and immorality. The second is the social barrier. Islam commanded the Islamic community to prevent and confront crime, just as it commanded it to enjoin good deeds and forbid evil. God Almighty said, "You were the best nation brought forth to people, enjoining good deeds and forbidding evil, and believing in God." He also said, "Cooperate in righteousness and godliness, and do not cooperate in sin and aggression." Brotherhood, with these principles, cooperation between members of society is achieved to reduce crime and promote moral values. The third obstacle is the government obstacle. Islam has made the limits and restrictions implemented by the government to be a deterrent to people and a lesson for them. When the criminal exceeds these restrictions and commits the crime, the application of these limits contributes to preventing the recurrence of crimes, which leads to the protection of society beliefs. Islam controls crime, nearly eliminates it, and achieves social security and sustained peace. Finally, dear brothers, so if we achieve and apply the provisions of Islam in our lives, Islam guarantees us a good life free from corruption. Watch them and love all of you. God's peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. No, Sheikh Abdullah.